Hello everyone and welcome to a special edition of, a Willem video, and today we're going to look at Garry's Mod 13. Now this is the beta version, and I haven't played Garry's Mod for a while, but I will basically go through the new stuff added to the Garry's Mod interface. And I am using a Windows 7 for this, and be mindful, I have not used a Windows computer for a very long time, so I am still fairly new to all of this. Okay, so let's get started with, firstly the menu screen. As you can see, there's a new loading screen. There's like different images that Garry Newman has put up or something like that, I don't know. And all of that changes after several seconds and all that kind of stuff. There are new stuff added to the left-hand side of the Garry's Mod menu. And the first thing you'll notice is that there's an add-on section. Now, that's because, ignoring all of this, if we just go to weapons, I'll just do that. That's because Toy Box is gone. Toy Box is being removed, and now they're using the Steam Workshop to upload all of your Gmod related stuff. It's not perfect. I mean, there's still stuff underneath here, but you can download everything now. So, you know, if you want to download, let's just say the Lancer here. I like the Lancer, so but you can't. Sorry. I don't know. Let's just look through a couple of images. Let's just say I want Garry's bombs, for example. I click install, and it will install the mod directly from the website and into your game. So you don't have to, you know, go through the whole thing. Everything will be uploaded onto here, which is, I think, really nice. It's already a lot better than Toy Box, although Toy Box did a really great job with all their things. And you can also upload your stuff here. And anyway, that's really it. There's nothing really much to talk about that. Demos, I don't know really what demos are, although I have a feeling those are like updates, you know, to single servers, you know, to your own. They're like saves, more or less, and they're now called demos, so that's something strange. And saves as well are just called saves, it looks like. So I don't know, we could just check some out here. I'm not going to download anything, but anyway, you kind of get what I'm talking about with all of this. Alright, so let's just start a new game. Just for now, we're going to go to Construct. Now, Construct has changed enormously from the previous version of Garry's Mod. If you remember the previous version, while this is loading up, the previous version was quite small, and it was actually quite, you know, there was not a lot to do with it, apart from, you know, you can create little hovercraft races, etc. Well, the whole interface for that has completely changed. You're going to see it now, and also the loading screen is completely changed, as you can see, which is funny. It's now just moving up and down. Although I think it's smoother for much more faster computers. It's not a very, I mean, this is a very fast computer, but it's not fast. So for most people, you'll probably see this type of random lagging server screen. Okay, so we're in the game, and first things first to notice, as everything starts to load up, you'll notice that that it loads up immediately, so there's no debugging and all that kind of stuff where you hear also the changing of weapons sound comes up. Nope, you're directly in the game, and it's a lot more sensitive. And I have a feeling Mr. Garry Newman had something to do with, you know, with that whole type of interface. So, well, let's explore the new construct. As you can see, it's already a lot bigger. If I just go here for a second, there's an extra room here. I will sprint run, although the sprinting isn't as quick as it used to be. I definitely have noticed it. Now there's more rooms leading up to here, which is quite nice. You know, it can make a lot of creativity. You can put a lot of things there to make it more creative. If you walk up here, we have a new building. Yay, which is quite nice. It's very hello and stuff. But if you, you know, if you fly up, for example, I'm sorry for my computer lagging at this point. Just just for all of you to know, but I guess it's working pretty well. You know, you have a new room here, a balcony view, so maybe you want to make like a movie here where you make an apartment scene or something like that. I don't know. It's your, really, it's your oyster. And you can also go into these sections of this building here as well, which is quite nice, although I don't believe there's anything else. Oh yeah, there is. If you go all the way to the top floor of this building, I will show it to you here just in case you forgot. It's next to where we just came out. On the top floor you have another building, so you can make another apartment building section, or like it's another apartment building section, which is quite nice. Are there any big changes here? Yes, I got a little injured, and it was rather dramatic. If we go down here, nothing has really changed in this section, apart from a new area here, which has got a mirror section where you could see yourself, which is quite nice, as I'm the Dr. Kleiner. I haven't changed my skin. I'm not going to bother until when it actually comes out, the final version of Gmod 13. And now there's an on and off switch, which switches off the lights and turns them on. And then this is just as usual. You can just paint it all and all that kind of stuff. And like you usually do, or use it for other things. It's your oyster, to be honest, of what you want to do. And then here there's some other sections. I'm just going through all of this just for now, and then I'll go to the main features of the game. This is a lot bigger. If you remember, this was really tiny for constructing. People made some pretty scary scenes in here. But now it's a lot bigger and it's a lot nicer, and now there's a new stairway section which gets you to up here where the other where the type of apartments block is. So that's nice. Now we're outside. Anything else that I've missed? No. Oh yes. Another apartment section here. I really will not go into too much detail about that one. I think this is more for decoration, to be honest, but you can still go up here and have some fun whenever that is. And there's a new water section. It's a lot bigger, as you can see, which is quite nice. So, and there's a ramp here, so that if you have a hovercraft, which I can demonstrate, I will demonstrate in a second, you could just jump off it now, which is quite nice. And anyway, so let's go to the big attraction, the new interface. Well, the new interface of what you can do. There is bone extractors now. You can make bones, for example, bigger. Yeah, you can change the limbs of an NPC. So, for example, if I just spawn a monk here, or actually it's Father Gregorian with his shotgun. Quite nice. If I just remember what I need to do. Alright, after much deliberation I figured out how to actually do this. Basically, you get an NPC prop. So you get an NPC, so let's get Kleiner here, for example. You hold C, and you can move, your thing moves, and you go to NPC, to drawing, sorry, and as you can see, you got a lot of options available for you to change. So, for example, you could change, you know, where you want the camera and all that kind of stuff. But if you right-click on the NPC, sorry, I'm a little sick today, you can edit bones. So these change the limbs, for example. And what that does is it allows the, you know, I'm still fairly new to this, but it allows you to change. There you go. That's rather random, but I just changed the body of Dr. Kleiner. But it allows you to change really the interface of the limbs. So now, if I click on one, I can make, you know, one of his fingers grow. So I click on another limb and I can make his, I can make his toe grow bigger, sort of, whatever that is. Although I'm not very good at that. And then I I can make his head grow longer, or I can make his arm disinform, and look at him, he's looking at me like I'm an idiot. And there you go. There's that. I'm not very good at the limb thing, but I figured it out, as you can see. So there's a really strange NPC now. Well, maybe I should get rid of him by shooting him. It's still not 100% perfect, the limb mode. For example, when the character is, shot, like we did now, or deceased, you can't actually, firstly, you can't pick him up. I've looked pretty much all over how to pick him up, but you can't pick him up, and also his limb position is gone, so that kind of drools. And that's really it from the limb interface. Basically, it's just Garry's mod. It's the same thing, but it's expanded. It's given players more options to change it, and it's changed the interface to make it a little bit easier for newcomers. So that's really it. And there are other things I can go through as well, like tiny features like bug fixes, etc. This is a big change. Now the big question is whether this is actually going to be if this is going to if this is a rightful update, if this is an important update, is this a necessary update? The answer is definitely. It is going to change the whole Garry's mod community. It's going to make it nicer, and it's going to make it bigger. That's the most important thing. It's more expansive. If this update would have come up, though, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, people would have been in shock with how good it was. But Garry Newman has done a very good job, and I'm very happy to say that this is an update that will be coming up in September. And yes, there will be a lot of problems and a lot of bug problems and crashes, etc. But it will do a lot of people justice. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and check out nextbattle.com for more videos. Until then, Willem's out. Bye bye.